Is thinking about going live? Okay.
All right, there we go. Looks like we're good.
Thinking about it.
Yeah.
All right, there we go. Looks like
There
we're
we
good.
go. Oh, yeah. There we go. My God.
A lot of chaos. Apparently the Time Wizards didn't want this show to happen. But guess what? It's happening. Okay? Time Wizards can't hold us back, you Archons.
Mercury has to be in retrograde.
It has to be in retrograde, bro. 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 Sam, you're late. Yeah, I am. Okay, I'm running on ethnic people time right now, all right?
Yeah.
That's how we do it. We don't play around here. If you're listening to this, if you're watching this pre-recorded video, just jump to about 3 minutes. You'll be in it. We're just letting everybody in.
Yeah. There are time stamps, I believe, and use that fast forward button. It helps out.
It helps out. We just got to let the people in because listen, guys, we're here to bang. That's the only reason we're here.
Remember when everyone used to have TiVo or like DVRs to skip past commercials and stuff like that?
Those were the best.
And you still got that technology on YouTube with the fast forward and rewind.
Yeah. You know
It's
what's so
still there.
crazy is that TiVo literally was a verb. Hey, you got TiVo that?
Yeah.
And they lost the market.
They did. Like there's like TiVo had the verb. Google still has the verb for now until like that. But then now it's like Chat GPT. You know, it is a weird kind of lexicon.
It's weird when somebody comes and just steals your milkshake.
Yeah,
like
TiVo.
how like Zoom just jacked Skype's whole whole thing.
Yeah, they like Microsoft. They had the golden goose and they let it go.
They let it go because they just wanted to work with the Chinese, dude.
Pretty much. They wanted to focus on Microsoft Teams, which sucks.
Yeah, it does suck.
All right, I think we can maybe get going here.
I think we should get going. If you're late, you're late.
Okay.
We're in it.
All right, we're gonna do it. Here we go.
Here we go. Let's get dangerous.
The strange, the bizarre, the funny, and the sad. In a world of algorithmic nightmares, these are the stories you find when you scroll too long. All the facts, all the absurdity, none of the fluff. This is Doomscrollin with your hosts, Sam Tripoli and Midnight Mike.
Yeah! Yes! 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 We are back. Doomscrolling is back. Fruity Sam is back. Look at me. I am zesty. Zesty Sam, just living his best life. Oh my God, I didn't care. I didn't care. I was just slinging B and just living my best life. Guys, welcome to the most educational hour on the internet. That's right, Doomscrolling. You will learn more in this hour and a half than you will in a 4-year education. We ain't lying. We ain't lying. Joining me as always, the man, the myth, the legend, the wizard of Doom, my good friend and yours, Midnight Mike.
Oh yeah.
So sit tight.
So sit tight. I'm Sam Tripoli, and we're very excited. Sorry about last week. Daddy had a really bad back. Didn't do a bunch of shows. So we're back. You know what that means? Double the power of the videos. You get 2 weeks worth of the best of the best.
Whoa.
Yeah, enough of that
true?
talk. Yeah, it is true, dude. I just keep loading up, dog. Loading up. All right? So let's get into it. Spin the wheel of doom.
We're gonna get this going right now, people. Here
Hold
we
on,
go.
hold on.
Oh yeah.
What level are we trying? Are we still trying to get to Walmart?
We are. Yeah. We're trying to get to Walmart still. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Tonight, a curious case in a quiet Colorado town. Two friends, Mike, a computer engineer with a knack for codes, and Sam, a stand-up comic with a talent for trouble, say they're on a mission. According to them, if they want to reach Walmart, they have to find 9,000 points.
A lot of coupons, man.
It is.
Coupons. And dude, I get winded easy. Thick Sam is gonna be running around for a bunch of coupons, man. Come on, let's go. We gotta get this, dude.
We're gonna
I
do
gotta get a new Sam. Let's go, dude.
Here we go.
A pickpocketer in Paris is in the hospital with an irregular heartbeat after he tried to steal the wallet of an American guy visiting for the Olympics. The American brought a booby-trapped decoy wallet that he let the pickpocketer pull off of him, and then when the pickpocketer got away, he opened the wallet and pulled out a credit card that was actually just a metal rectangle connected to a battery in the wallet. That sent out an electrical charge that zapped the guy, and then he's on the ground complaining about how he doesn't quite feel right. The American allegedly brought dozens of these wallets to Paris so that people could just kind of steal them from him, and he would oblige their efforts to steal them from him, and then he would watch as they walk away and try to take the contents. The American guy says it's like the best reality TV show of all time, except he gets to be a producer and also have a front row seat to the drama. The ER doctor treating the pickpocketer got to examine the wallet and said that it was an absolutely brilliant feat of engineering to stop these thieves.
Yes, I love it, dude. I'm calling for vigilantism. We need more vigilantes.
I'm worried for the American. It sounds like I don't know if the French government is going to put up with this kind of American cowboyism. He's going to go to jail. Like, I don't want him to.
Some American cowboyism. Yeah. I'm telling you, those French need it. And leave our content creators alone. Dude and your dad dressed like a chick. Leave them alone. That's my political statement.
The thief kind of got off a little easy. Just a shock there. And he had to go to the hospital for that. What kind of sissy is he?
What kind of sissy ass?
Yeah, did he never stick like a 9-volt to his tongue as a kid?
Yeah.
Like, what kind of really wimpy thieves do they have over there in France? Come on.
I agree.
Not the best.
You got some beta bitch pickpocketers. That's what I'm going to say. Beta bitch.
Mm-hmm.
All right, spin the wheel, dude. 470 is a good start, but we must keep pushing.
Real quick for
hopefully they have Ozempic at that Walmart.
We got the 470 right there, but just a quick announcement right now.
Sam, you lot, I've got news that'll rock your socks. Sam is going live on stage. Check this out. Minneapolis, the House of Comedy, the weekend of December 11th. It's going to be a ripper of a time. And it doesn't stop there. New Year's Eve, Morris Plains, New Jersey. Sam will be ringing in the new year with you. Tickets are flying, so don't dawdle. Jump to Sam season.
Yeah, there you go. Go to samtripoli.com.
Thank you, Twink. Yeah. Thank you, Pau. I love that the gays are getting behind my shows. They've obviously heard that I'm big in gay dollars, dude. Blue light makes you fat and gay. Do research. Love Cleveland. Okay. Thank you, Coop. TCG. Okay. That's all right. Blue lights make you gay. The rain makes you gay. Everything makes you gay.
Yeah. The wheel makes us gay a little bit.
The wheel's probably emitting gayness too.
So stick
around.
Destroying the passenger rail lines in America directly caused every single livability issue that we currently face today as a nation. You wouldn't know it today, but at one point in time, the US had the world's largest passenger rail service with over 1 billion customers a year, and at one point in time, the Pennsylvania Rail Company was literally the largest company in the world. And this power was reflected in both the trains themselves, which had Art Deco styling, as well as the architectural marvels of train stations that were placed in the middle of city centers within walking distance of all of the things that you would need in that city. And then the Fire Nation attacked. Specifically, this man, Henry Ford, and other automotive bigwigs started lobbying city planners to start constructing their cities not around people, and definitely not around trains, but around the automobile. And what we got was this, where huge parcels of every single human civilization is devoted not to like gardens, not to parks, not to even like office buildings or money-making centers, but the parking and the cars, car parks, places where cars get to go and play. Because everything is devoted around car world, nothing is devoted around human world. So there's nothing within walking distance within most cities. You literally cannot operate if you do not have a car. Car-centric city planning and debilitating regulations that were put on the rail industry at the height of its power resulted in this, look how they massacred my boy image. And what did we get for this trade? Statistically, 25 minutes of time in this every single day for the rest of your life.
So
I don't know, man. Maybe one more lane actually will fix it. Follow for more stuff you can't stop thinking
He's
about.
Totally right. By the way, did you know that Los Angeles had the greatest public transportation system in the world? And guess what happened? Car companies took it down, sent to Mexico City.
Yeah, I see what he's saying there, but we also got some pretty cool cars. You know, there is a trade-off there. We got some badass muscle cars, pretty sweet vans, and you wouldn't have had those sweet vans if we relied on trains all the time. I get what he's saying. But it sounds like
vans peaked in like the 80s. Like the old Creeper van was so great.
Yeah, they're pretty sweet though. You know, it did peak in the 80s. And what he's saying is true, but he sounds like a bit of a shill for Big Train. And I don't know if that's coming back. But he might have a good point. And maybe our lives would be better if we had more trains in our lives. I don't know.
And horses.
Horses too. Why? Don't forget about the horses.
For sure, dude. Yeah, great video.
Yeah.
Spin the wheel.
Let's
It's
do it.
all these elite lizards who are ruining everything. Okay, not bad. We're not doing bad. We gotta press, though. We gotta press.
We can't dilly. We certainly can't dally.
So brace yourself. Brace yourself.
This documentary is fucked up. There is basically corn at the end of this documentary, so just so you know.
Oh.
This goes into sex work in 3 different parts of the world: Thailand, Bangladesh, and Mexico. Each place is very different, pretty concerning, and an area of life that most of us would never get a glimpse into. If you love documentaries, make sure to hit follow because I post daily and you'll always have something to watch. In Thailand, the women all consensually sit behind a glass wall and wait for men to pick them. In Bangladesh, they're in this really sketchy house. Most of them are underage and they're being forced to be there by like a madam. And in Mexico, they're all addicts and they're doing it for pugs. And the Mexico footage is wild. Despite this documentary being shocking, it is really well made and probably one of my favorite documentaries. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comments.
Man.
Dude, it's brutal out there, dude. You American ladies better be thankful how nice we treat you. Okay? We treat you with dignity and respect.
Yeah, comparatively so, yeah.
Hell
But
yeah.
don't go into the comment sections of any sort of female video, though. It's a nightmare. But
It is a nightmare.
Yeah.
And you know what's so weird is, like, let's say you go to San Diego and there's this border. It's a made up border. We just made it up. We just say, hey, this is where our stuff starts. That's where your stuff starts. And you're a chick and you go from here and you walk across this bridge over to here. Your rights drastically change.
Yeah.
So there's this whole thing where, like, there were some feminists in some other country. I don't even know where it is. And these feminists, they were doing, of course, what feminists like to do is somehow like Rage Against the Machine with their chi-chis out, their tits out, right? And some guy grabs her chi-chis. And I think it's disgusting and it's wrong. But it's just the proof that really feminists need to understand. And that is, you have rights because guys let you have those rights. I mean, and that might be dark to some, but it's the truth. Like, if feminists walk down the town in America, most men will be like, oh, look at these crazy chicks with their tits out and their furry armpits. Other places, it ain't happening, dude.
yeah,
It ain't happening.
things are pretty good here in the West, comparatively so. And most people don't realize it because they haven't experienced the other side of it. But yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad here.
Yeah.
Could be better. Everything can be better. But
Everything
you know,
could be better.
you gotta be grateful for what you got sometimes.
Yep. Oh, we got 100 points for the hookers?
Yeah.
I mean, what kind of world is this?
The wheel was not fond
I
of the
feel
hooker.
like a hooker after that one.
Yeah. You worked hard too. You got some great commentary there.
I did, dude. I brought passion.
We're not asking to get paid the same amount the men do. We're just asking to get paid the same percentage. You'd be in debt. What are you talking about? You guys have never made the money. There's never been a single year where the WNBA has ever been profitable. In fact, in 2024 alone, you have lost the organization $50 million. Wait, what about Caitlin Clark and Angela Reese? We have our stars. I bet the men have something to do with this. The men are the ones that are paying for everything. The entire organization is subsidized by the NBA, the men playing it. You have no bigger supporters than the men. In fact, it's the women that aren't watching the show, so it's not bringing in the advertising dollars or the brand deals, so we can't make money off of y'all. And so now it's literally charity. You're getting paid by men's charity, and you're blaming us for it. Well, I don't need no man. You definitely do. Well, I bet if the women played the men, you guys would be very surprised, and then we would get all our eyeballs. I would pay to watch that. That's actually not a bad idea, but not for the reason that you think so, but I would pay to watch that.
The WNBA is basically a Potemkin village. It's a fake city made up to impress people, but doesn't really exist. And it's not real. And we pretend it. And this is socialism at its greatest. This is socialism at its greatest. Funded. This is what the Marxists want. They want like equal outcome, not equal opportunity. They want equal outcome. Well, you're getting it. And now they're thinking about raising the pay. It's like crazy, dude. It's like so freaking crazy, dude. So crazy.
It shows the rest of the world how wealthy we are.
Yeah.
And he's like, hey, we'll spend money on anything. It's kind of like a rich guy who buys a Ferrari just to blow it up, just because he can.
Yeah.
And most people look and frowns like, oh, that's a perfectly good car. But the rich guy is like, haha, I can buy another one. Doesn't really matter. I can blow up 7 Ferraris and not even bat an eye.
Doesn't even mean anything.
Yeah.
That's really exactly it.
It's really a PR campaign. And the players should just be happy that they're part of a PR campaign.
Yeah, okay, so maybe $50,000 a year to play basketball, professional basketball, isn't great. But you got to compare that to like when the WNBA first started. I mean, the NBA first started. They all had day jobs.
Yeah,
because they couldn't subsidize salaries, so they had to work another job. They weren't playing in giant arenas. They're playing in high school gyms and all this stuff. It's like crazy, dude.
A lot of the old school NFL guys, like Jim Brown, they didn't make a lot of money,
No, they didn't.
They're legends, absolute legends, and they didn't make a lot of money.
They're just born at the wrong time.
Yep.
And, dude, it used to be like you didn't get paid for the jobs you didn't play, and so you had to play hurt. Like, what do we talk about here? I'll tell you what we're talking about. $10. Thank you, dude.
That's what we're talking about, right?
That's what we're talking. The 10 big bucks, bro. Yeah. Did we ever hear back from our friend who gave us like $500 or $1,000, whatever he gave us that day? All sports are rage bait. Thank you, face to the screen. I agree. Yes. I agree.
But it helps you feel something. It helps you feel a little bit.
Can we get you guys on Conspiracy Chaos? Of course, dude. We help people. We just got to have our schedules open up and we'll do something for sure. I want to help all the people. All right, dude, spin the wheel. Yes. We're up against it, dude. We are up against it today. We're in a war.
Every tape they watch takes them deeper.
That thing on the screen just moved.
We've got to make it to the next level or the wheel spins us.
Sam Tripoli, Midnight Mike, Doomscrollin, a VHS-fueled descent into the paranormal unknown. Watch today.
There we go.
That is fire, dude. Send me that. That's fire.
Will go.
Sir, do you know that guy in the blue shirt that was sitting right behind you? He was like going up behind you and like kissing you in the back of the neck. I recorded it. That guy, right? Mm-hmm. Look. He did it with...
That's crazy. Dude.
He did for me like that. I kissed him in the back of the neck.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Is that you?
I didn't even touch this guy.
That was a lie. Yes.
Hey, did you see me touch this guy?
Look at that camera. Oh my God, where'd that come from?
Him.
No, it didn't.
Yes, sir.
It did.
I kissed nobody in the back of the neck.
That's right there. That's weird.
That's weird. When you guys are like taking forever, he got mad and like went back there.
Oh my God.
Is he allowed to go back there?
First off, I didn't go back there. Who the fuck are you?
Oh my God. This is so hilarious, but it's absolutely evil, dude.
Yeah.
I can't believe I want to call it video of the day. It's so evil. Or do we call it worst video of the day?
It could be worse. Okay, we'll do worst video of the day. We will. Not because of the quality, just because of the implications of it.
This is bad. This is very, very bad. What? What? And you got to be kidding me. I mean, you sit down, so.
You're smoking crack. Stop.
We have been hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, run amok, and flat out deceived.
Yeah.
It's no secret that I get disgusted by a lot of things. I'm
with you, dude. That was both awesome and just completely disgusting. That's gonna fuck with people, dude. Not just gonna, yeah.
How quickly it can happen. So taking a picture in somebody in real life and then submitting it to the AI video generator, having it back where those people are still present in that location and totally just kind of accusing them of BS in real life.
The only thing positive of this, guys, now is if your girlfriend has video of you cheating on her, you can just say she's using AI.
Yeah.
That's so obviously AI. You're just looking for a fight. I love you.
Yeah.
I want to marry you another day sometime. But I can't believe you do that to me, dude. I can't believe you do that to me. This is from Bog Down 3. Doomscrollin might be my favorite. Doomscrolling might be my favorite day of the week. Thank you, dude. That's amazing. Thank you. Thank you for those Doom dollars. Should we call dollars on Doomscrolling bunker dollars?
I like Doom dollars are pretty good.
Doom dollars. We love our Doom dollars. Give us those Doom dollars. Let us flourish. Okay, not bad. Keep going, dude. Dude, Walmart is just mocking us right now.
Yeah, it really is. It's all right.
Will
So sit tight.
Allegedly, Tom Hanks is a weirdo creepo.
No.
Not a good guy. I went down a Tom Hanks rabbit hole, and I'm here to tell you that things are looking a little suspect for him.
Oh my gosh, I rebuke this.
So there is a woman named Sarah Ruth Ashcroft. In 2018, she started being really vocal about Tom Hanks and other Hollywood elite celebrities and how they're actually really not good people and they're really involved in something really awful, which translated to a trafficking ring of some sort of young children. Okay. Now, if you Google Sarah Ashcroft, you're not going to find much out there about her because all of her videos have been taken down.
What?
Everything that she said has been taken down, but you can still go down a rabbit hole and like find the information you need, which is what I'm going to tell you guys. A lot of people did respond to Sarah Ashcroft and they were like, these are really serious allegations that you're making.
Yeah.
Like, if there's no truth to these, like, please stop.
Yeah.
And this is what she said. She said, as I've stated many times over, I've reported this to 3 FBI agents in multiple states, and it's up to law enforcement to do their jobs. Sadly, this cult has infiltrated so much of our law enforcement and justice system. I'm more likely to be assessed than helped. Now, when Sarah came out with her story and all of her statements, this really piqued the interest of another woman named Tracy Twyman.
Oh, yeah.
She began working with Sarah to help tell her story, but also other people's stories that also involved Tom Hanks and other Hollywood elites. As I said, Sarah actually wasn't the only woman that Tracy's working with to tell the stories of. And this is, guys, take a seat because this is crazy.
No.
This all came to a stop when Tracy was she was unalived a few months later after starting a platform to tell these stories in 2019. She made multiple blog posts that she was being threatened just days before her death. All of Sarah Ashcroft's videos are now down. Sarah Ashcroft has somehow been silenced. And what's really interesting to me is that obviously with the P. Diddy of it all coming up.
Yeah.
And he only got off on like one charge.
I know,
and
which is
this
so dumb.
is the woman that said even the law enforcement is in on this. It's like it's all infiltrated. So like, yeah. And the reason I think P. Diddy got off on just what he did is because there's so many names that are implicated that like can't be implicated. Tom Hanks being one of them, which is so crazy. It's all alleged. I don't know what I believe, but multiple people have come out being like, I have stories with him, just like they did with P. Diddy. And it's like, it's hard not to. It's like, why would you lie? Like, why would you lie about that?
I've never been more devastated.
Okay, you've lived a simple life. If that's the most devastating thing
She's new to
you've
this
ever
topic.
heard in your life. I've lost family members. It's way worse. Yeah, 100%. If you want to learn more about that, just put in Mouthy Buddha. And he's got videos on Tom. He nails Tom Hanks right to the wall, dude. Right to the wall. It's not even close, dude. I mean, if you don't want to believe, it's because you just don't want to believe that monsters exist. You know, when they paint you as the nicest guy ever, you know, you're just a scumbag. You know, when she goes, the cops didn't do anything. Let me tell you, the elites are judge, jury, prosecutor, cops, parking enforcement, criminal. They're all of it. They're all of it. It's never, you're never going to change it, dude. Ever. I mean, it's got to be a complete and utter reset. It's so dark. They have every single point of it. You know, like if you ever have a moment to get, I do a show called Whatever This Is with Austin Picard and Brad Binkley. Like they go deep, dude. They tell every day I hear something crazy. You want to hear the craziest thing I heard this week, dude?
Yes.
That Candace Owens' grandpa worked at Sandy Hook.
Wow. That's crazy. Is that a true thing?
That's a true thing, dude.
That's just an incredible amount of coincidence.
Quinky dink.
That's just crazy to even acknowledge.
Yeah,
You know,
it's the craziest fact I've heard in a long time. I tell people and they just stare at me like,
that's how I feel. My face is how I feel, and it feels like I don't know how I feel about it. It is too much. It's too much.
It really is just too much. Come on, spin the wheel. We are just lollygagging.
I love the lollygag.
I'm never going to get to a Walmart. Oh, my God.
I love the lollygag. I specialize at it.
Dude, you got a black belt lollygag.
I think we all remember
the
this
apartment
complexes that just mysteriously building 7 into rubble in North Miami. That was in Bal Harbor. That happened on the same night that John McAfee died. Wow. And it's believed that he had an apartment or information stored in this one little apartment in Bal Harbor.
Yeah.
When that apartment building collapsed, they didn't let American response teams or emergency teams do all the digging. Jake, I'm not even kidding. Go look this up. They literally brought in the IDF to dig through the rubble. There's dude, it's Ron DeSantis had a whole ceremony where he was patting the IDF on the back. He's like, thanks.
How can they rationalize this? How can they bring the IDF to handle American matters? This is insane.
Dude.
That is incredible if that's true.
I think it is true.
That's crazy.
I think it is true. Dr. Narco Longo pulls 0 punches. Yeah, I mean, dude, what we're seeing right now is the most insane shit ever. I mean, we are just ripping the Band-Aid off, and we're seeing all the wounds right now. It's really crazy. I mean, dude, the wheel is dangerous today. The wheel just gives 0 Fs anymore.
It's going hard, and it's a lot of information right now. And
it's a lot. Hey, dude, if you want to cry, you can get it out.
I
gotta
cry
do these real quick.
I cry when dogs die and family members die. Never, ever for anything else.
Okay, respect. Hunger. Time to doom, Sam. You buffing knickknacks tonight? No, I already did that. Real quick.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna read that. I'm not even gonna read that
because it's not true.
How dare you assault an American treasure, bro? How dare you say that?
Why would you say something so false?
$2, okay?
Why would you say that?
Why would you say? Look what you've done to Midnight Mike. He's barely hanging on.
I want to spin the wheel.
Sandy Hook news. You can't take what's happening in Miami, and now you come with this treasonous stuff, bruh.
I love Nicolas
cool,
Cage.
dude. And listen, we gotta make it up right now. If you really want to see Midnight Mike happy, you know what would make him happy? Do you know what would make him happy? If you went and support his show, look at the new. Look at the new graphics. Look at that, dude. ourbigdumbmouth.com, the greatest podcast of all time ever, before time ever again. Okay, right? Tell me about
that's
it.
what I've been told. I don't know.
It's the greatest podcast ever. If you know it, you know it. If you don't know it, then you don't know it. And then if you really love me, and I know you do, because you believe that Nick Cage is the greatest actor of all time, and I've done jokes on it, how he's a time-traveling shaman, okay? Go to samtripoli.com, events, grab them tickets December 11th through the 13th in Minneapolis, New Year's Eve in Morris Plains, and then the big show, boys and girls, the big show that the kids are all talking about. That's right, January 10th in Atlantic City, World War Debate 1. The names are coming. People are talking. The debates are going to be huge. It's going to be set up. We're going to love it. Hugs and kisses. Just go to samtrue.com. Grab them dates, yo. I can't believe that guy said Nicolas Cage sucks.
Tippy top.
Yeah, I can't believe it either.
I mean,
but
I'm almost ready to kick you out of the bunker, dog.
everyone's got opinions, and that's okay. I just don't
Some
like
opinions don't need to be heard. There's an old saying in recovery, buddy. Does it need to be said? Does it need to be said right now? Does it need to be said by me right now?
Mm-hmm.
And that usually by the time you get there, the answer is no. Just disrespectful, bro. Spin the wheel. We're so far away.
Arizona inmate David Kramer, who was serving a 30-year sentence, got out 22 years early because he filed a fake court order on the record, sent it to the prison saying, release him now, forged the judge's signature and the stamp, and it worked. No one even blinked to ask, wait a minute, he's only been here for 8 years and it's a 30-year kidnapping sentence. Maybe this sounds a little fishy. No, it does not to Arizona, baby. Not only did it work, he was out for 2 full months before the prison realized that shit went awry. Him and his daughters, yes, his daughters, that he had used as body shields when he was being arrested for felony drug possession when the cops pulled guns on him. They founded a company solely for the purpose of filing fake things on the record in their dad's case since 2012. The court and prison have known about this. These daughters have been menaces, okay? Menaces. They have filed the most random things, fake orders, fake motions, all that, and neither of them are attorneys. Neither of them are authorized to practice law in Arizona. The judge had to issue so many orders saying, yeah, whatever they just filed is fake. Whatever they just filed is not what I said. That's actually not what I said. And prison officials still did not double check that this man was to be released 22 years early. So he got out of prison and was not recaptured until 2 months later. Why, you may ask? The court, a few days after he was released. Oh, hey, so that random order that you transmitted to the prison and then filed on the docket, that one's fake, that one's fraudulent. Nobody listened to that one. Please don't listen to it. And the prison 2 months later said, wait, what? And the court said, what? He's still in prison, right? Don't you think before you hand them a suitcase and a we'll miss you card and let them pack their bag, you might triple check that that's actually okay?
Oopsie
Not
daisy.
only did these daughters do this and then get caught and then their dad be arrested again, right? Thrown back into prison, maximum security facility. They doubled down. They said, he was released from a valid court order. It was signed and sealed and delivered and notarized. What's the problem? Did a sit down interview with the news saying this is legal and within our rights. Let's get into this.
Wow.
That is the craziest video ever.
That is crazy. You got to give the daughters some.
They are
some
ride
props
and
there.
die.
Yeah, they are. I don't give a crap. I'm surprised they haven't been arrested themselves.
How
but
are they not arrested?
I guess you can just be a lawyer in Arizona. It doesn't really matter. Yeah, I'm a cowboy. I'm a lawyer too. It doesn't matter.
I could be a woman cowboy lawyer.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. You can be anything you want in Arizona. It's a great state.
Trans cowboy lawyer.
Yeah.
He is here
I'm a
to
woman.
ride. I'm a woman. I'm a woman.
I am an incredible intellect and a powerful woman.
Yes, here we go. I'm going to say this guy's nailed it. Dad did a great job of raising those 2 girls. They are ride and die, bro.
They are.
But if you date them, do not cheat on them because they will spend the rest of their lives destroying you. A black cowboy lady. Let's go,
There
bro.
we go.
Next one.
Here we
next
go. We're
one.
doing it right now. Enough goofing around. Here we go.
Chanel number 5 is made from the sweat of whipped male Abyssinian cats. What? I kid you not, and this even produced protests some years ago, animal rights groups, about how we should not be perfuming ourselves with the sweat of whipped male Abyssinian cats.
Oh, wow.
Suddenly, you've got a real puzzle. Along comes synthetic perfumes, and the majority of them are made of synthetic versions of androgens. Perfume is made up of all sorts of breakdown products of male sweat. Isn't perfume supposed to like smell good to guys? We have a deep abiding puzzle here. And there is an answer for it. Okay, the vast majority of perfumes are not purchased by men. The vast majority are purchased by women. In other words, most of the marketing decisions about what to stick in your perfumes are being marketed for people who are going to decide if it's appealing or not, people who have lots of estrogen in their bloodstream rather than androgens. That is thought to be the explanation for how it is that most perfumes are derived from male pheromones.
Oh my God.
Oh, dude, that's crazy, dude. So perfume, which is meant for women to attract men, are basically women buying perfumes they like because it smells like sweaty men. Because women like men who sweat because they're probably working, and then men end up liking it because they think it smells like a woman, but really it's a man. So everything's fake and gay. That's basically it.
Yeah, I'm gay. I was told I'm gay.
Jesus, this is crazy.
It's so nuts, dude. It is such a homoerotic world. It's unbelievable. Am I going to call that video today? I don't know. That's pretty aggressive video. I liked it.
I put it up there with Candace Owens, Sandy Hook, and all the other stuff that I learned.
Dude,
today.
it is a rough day for Mike. Guys, in 2 days, check in on him.
My world is rocked, but I will survive to spin the wheel. We got it. We got to go. We got to go. We got to keep moving.
We got so much to do. It's like almost weird.
So fasten your seatbelt.
We were only seeing Mexicans, nationals. And then we did a ride along with San Bernardino County because they started doing raids on these girls. Every raid that we hit with San Bernardino County, all Chinese national controlled. So according to to San Bernardino, they're like, hey, LA County is going to be 90% Mexican cartel, and San Bernardino is now being run by Chinese organized crime. And so the Chinese, same thing. They saw what the Mexicans were doing and said, wait a minute, we could bring our own. Because like when we were at the Chinese national girls, they weren't bringing in like Salvadorans. Right. They were bringing Chinese nationals. Yeah. So the same thing, Chinese nationals were being brought in, undocumented, forced to work on these girls to pay off their smuggling debt. And they were all in the deserts of Southern California as well, rivaling the Mexican cartels. Wow. Then I started working with John Norris, who's the former, he used to work at Cal Fishing Game in Northern Cal. He started busting marijuana grows. Wow. We bring in John Norris, and according to like his investigative stuff, he said, hey, there's some agreements where the Mexicans are not going to let the Chinese operate in the marijuana black market industry. In exchange, the Mexicans are to get the chemical precursors needed to make fentanyl. And that led us, I know I'm rambling, but there's a lot of connections that I want to hit.
Great.
And then, so we were absolutely shocked. So we dropped the documentary, and I get a call like 2 months later from a former law enforcement guy in Northern Cal. So he goes, hey, Jorge, saw your doc, great job, yada, yada. He said, hey, man, I saw in your documentary, you said that like LA County and San Bernardino, between the two counties, there's 1,400 illegal ops being run by Mexicans and Chinese. He says, I'm in Siskiyou County. There's 5,000 of them. I'm like, what?
Jeez.
Damn, bro. Cliffhanger. Cliffhanger, dude.
This world is just teeming with crime and depravity.
Yeah, dude. And, dude, imagine if the Chinese and the Mexicans went to war. Would that be the cutest war ever? Mexico versus China. That'd be like the Ewoks versus the Care Bears. I could watch that.
But who would win? Who would win? The Chinese, they got the numbers.
They got the numbers.
Mexicans, they get down and dirty. They know how to get things done.
Yeah. They're all going to throw a lot of bodies, a lot of bullets. It's going to be crazy. Some guy loves China over here. They love the Chinese chicks.
Oh, yeah.
But here's the thing, ladies. And again, all you guys voting for Mondani, just so you know, in communism, wives are communal. There is no sacred bond between a man and a woman. Women are community property. So enjoy that. Keep voting for socialism, ladies. Enjoy it. Spin the wheel. Dude, I'm so sad right now.
A quick announcement here before we spin.
Angela, I'm telling you, this doom scrolling with Sam and Mike. It's two guys looking at their phones and complaining about looking at their phones.
No, the whole show is just, oh, look at this, it's bad.
Well, guess what? I'm watching it. That's bad. Everything okay in here? Don't even start, Rudy. They're corrupting the television.
Damn it, Rudy's always ruining a
Are
good rant.
commercials the best or the best?
The 2000s are back. That's right. The government and Wall Street has heard that y'all out there have felt very panicked about the situation around you. So we want to envelop you in the loving, comforting arms of nostalgia, which is why we've returned you to the 2000s. And we've kicked it off big this week with a CIA asset from Afghanistan starting a false flag attack that is going to send our soldiers into a foreign war for oil into a country that has nothing to do with it.
I can't believe we're doing it again. It's just, I was 18 last time. I'm 41 now.
And we're gonna bring back low-rise flared jeans with terrifying diet culture. Ooh, ladies, feel happy about the way you look? Well, you shouldn't.
It's like it was okay. I think. When was it ever okay?
And what's that noise I hear? That's right, it's a recession indicator because we hit all, and I mean all of the economic data for October, and we're not releasing it at all. Instead, we're pointing to DoorDash data and AI receipts because that's what our entire economy hinges on. It's going to be like the Great Recession without any of the excellent prices. I don't want to do this anymore. I want off the cycle. Release me. The iPod is back.
That was a fire video.
That was
Video
great.
today. Put a video on the
Yeah,
day. We need a damn video
absolutely
today.
dynamite right there.
Dynamite, dude. That's what the kids say. Oh, yes. The golden nectar. The
Great
golden
job,
nectar.
guys.
Give it to me. Good. 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 I loved it.
We're only at 26:30.
I don't know what is going on.
We started off very well.
Seems angry. It seems nasty. It seems like it's just taking out all of its problems with its parents on us.
Very vengeful. Here we go. We're going to give it another go.
So get set.
Some of your biggest celebrities, Sean, are not the
here we
sex
go.
they appear to be, and some of them are AI, half human, or clones.
That's crazy.
Yes, and I'm talking really big. Genetic engineering is in my opinion, one of the biggest issues on this planet. The Anunnaki have an entire zoo of creations, and I mean life forms. So they have created so many different people that look like people, and they're not. But maybe they're really high in status and power and celebrities and sports. They were created through genetic experiment. They have an entire zoo full of life forms that they just waltz out whenever they want.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. By the way, my appearance on the Sean Kelly podcast called Digital Social Hour is either dropping today or about to drop. Enjoy it.
Nice.
Enjoy it. Clones. Yeah, dude. Clones are out there. Who body doubles. Everything's fake and gay.
I believe it. I believe it at this
I do
point.
too, dude.
They got vats of these people. You talk about the UFO cloning and reproductive program that's been going on since the 40s. It's all happening. It's all real, and we're just dealing with it.
Yep. I agree, dude. I agree. So crazy. Everything is fake. Fake and gay. Everything is fake. Fake and gay. Send in the clones.
Dude. Go. Come on, give me something good.
Manass discovered that Project Bluebeam will create the biggest hoax ever conceived. Using advanced technology and psychological manipulation, this illusion will be so convincing that it becomes the new reality shared by everyone on Earth, a reality controlled by an elite few. Project Bluebeam has 4 key goals to ensure everyone's primary allegiance is to the New World Order. First, destroy religion. Second, destroy national pride. Third, destroy the family. And fourth, destroy individual creative freedom.
Hello, this is already happening.
Let's do it.
As soon as his book was released, he was followed, surveilled, his phones were tapped, he was harassed, and then there was a knock on the door.
Hitman?
Child Protective Services.
Oh,
they took
come on.
his kids away.
What?
No.
Well, his children were homeschooled. The Canadian government didn't like this. They were taken from him and made wards of the state so they could receive a proper public education.
Oh,
Run
my
by
God.
the government.
Yep. He never saw them again.
Oh, my God. These stories are so sad. These stories are so sad.
Kind of figured.
The Y-Files are crushing it, though.
Yeah,
They're the best.
he's one of the biggest. He's one of the best.
Trey, my friend from Philly, he's super excited for New Year's Eve at the dojo. Me too, buddy. I love you.
Yeah, get excited.
Get excited. Shane Cashman,
Right.
Robbie the Fire Bernstein, Howie Dewey, all doing nothing but amazing times.
He's kicking out a lot of songs today. I'm going to upload those little segments and upload them to Suno, and those are going to be full songs.
Come on, let's go, bro. Let's do it. Young Christian warriors, they come to fight. They fight for love.
Is Sean Ryan a plant? Because after his most recent interview with Charlie Kirk's head of security, Brian Harpole, I'm starting to think that he is. Let's get into it.
Turn up at the crime scene and everybody's wanting them to find the bullet. I mean, if the bullet hit any bone at all, there is no bullet. It's just fragmentation. Fragmented it into who knows how many pieces.
Objection! Leading the witness. It's weird that Sean Ryan is presenting the theory that the bullet is fragmented when Andrew Colvett said that the coroner did find the bullet beneath the skin. But if there is no bullet, it makes it easier for the narrative that this gun is what killed Charlie Kirk. Even though we know these bullets typically stay intact and rarely fragment.
Right.
Let's get back into it.
This guy, George Zen. Are you familiar with this guy? Is he the one that said... He is the performance...
I'm sorry, you're Charlie Kirk's head of security and you have to ask who George Zinn is?
Come on.
My
I know
lord.
It's easily accessed, and how we gave it to the chief to say, hey, chief, you got this, right? I got you covered.
So you're paid millions of dollars to be Charlie Kirk's security, but you just take someone's word for it that the roof is covered? That question was never asked.
I don't know if somebody helped him. Is he a patsy? Is he, was there a group of people? What's a patsy? Is he taking the blame for other people?
Sean, you're telling me that you were contracted by the CIA, but you don't know what a patsy is? Reminds me when former FBI Director James Comey posted this picture, 8647, and said he had no idea that's what 86 meant.
How did the rifle get from the shooting position all the way back across to where they found it? And then it was reassembled when they found it, correct? I don't think that it ever was disassembled, because even an AR platform, think about it. You know what I mean?
So that's good. You want to know how the gun was put together and taken apart, but you never once ask or address if a 30-06 could be stopped by human bone when it does this.
Let's check out the 6x6. I believe both of them went through, and okay, so one of them went straight through just like the three-way.
I could go on, but I think we'll stop there for now. Because it feels like this interview was purely set up to help one narrative. Which makes me wonder if you are still on contract. What do you think? As always, let me know down below.
This is insane!
Women just go at it, bro.
Yeah, they don't care.
Mama bears aren't afraid, dude.
Gloves off.
Gloves off, Mama Bear. Gloves off. She's asking the right questions. Sean Ryan's had a lot of, let's say, crazy interviews on his, which makes no sense. You remember when she was, he had to lay on, there's a bunch of Islamic jihadists going to false flag attacks. And you're like, come on, dude. You're thinking we're all dumb. And I know they all think we're dumb. I know that. Okay. But just to say that out loud, like we don't know what certain countries and certain places have done here is laughable. And it's just like, it's all so much of these content creators are about capturing a audience and keeping them kind of in the dark. You know, it's kind of crazy. You know who's not in the dark? Doomers.
Well, no, not them. But for Sean Ryan's audience, like for him to say what's a Patsy, he should have said, I know what a Patsy is. Well, why don't you explain it for anybody out there who may not know? For him to just put it like that, what's a Patsy? It makes him sound disingenuous, a liar, and like it's maybe that's how he's telling everyone. Yeah, he is working for somebody else because it seems like a statement that no one in his position should ask. So
it's just crazy to me because, you know, it's like, how do these guys get these giant platforms so fast? I mean, we know so many great entertainers, so many great content creators that can't sniff anything close to. And then these guys who just happen to be Navy SEALs or Secret Service or whatever it is, whatever
government
brand,
connections in some
right,
way,
just blow up. Like,
and
I'm sorry, dude. I don't buy any of it.
It's like, it's not like Sean Ryan is a bad interviewer or he makes a bad show. Nothing against that. Or it's just like, I don't see anything that makes it more special than anybody else.
Yeah.
You know, maybe I'm not a big fan of his. Maybe I haven't seen enough of his shows. And so, you know, I'm talking trash a little bit, but that's my opinion. So.
Yeah, and I like it. Spin the wheel.
All right, here we go. We're going to spin the wheel, Doom.
We're stuck at the 99 cents.
Yeah.
Look it up.
Oh, he got the star. Boy, wrestling's come a long ways. Now they're just imitating Super Mario Brothers and the Golden Star.
If it's not Hulk Hogan, always assume the balding guy's going to lose.
Yeah.
Always. If it's not Hogan. It's like, dude, when I saw that guy male pair and balding, I'm like, oh, he's going to lose.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. I mean, unfortunately, it is the rule. Yeah.
Right?
But I don't like it, but you're right.
Shave your head, dude, if you want a chance.
It is a disgrace on the part of Hulk.
It really is, dude. It really is. Spin the wheel, dude.
All right.
We're fighting for our lives.
All right.
Just you and I getting it on like two men should do.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that's exactly my point. That's exactly.
If you love The Wizard of Oz, wait until you see the sequel. No, not Wicked. It's a 1985 nightmare factory that oddly seems to parallel the Russian Revolution. I'm K.P. Burke, and history isn't boring, your teacher was. L. Frank Baum wrote numerous books about Oz. Disney mashed up a few of his novels to give us 1985's Return to Oz. But there's a reason why nobody's singing in this one. Dorothy returns to Oz thanks to Aunt Em signing her up for electroshock therapy. Damn, Auntie Em. The Oz she returns to is not the one she remembered. It's dystopian and all of her friends are gone. The Fallen Emerald City is a horror show until a piece of military-grade artificial intelligence named TikTok, wink wink, helps Dorothy navigate the terrible world of Oz under the control of the Gnome King. Fallen Emerald City feels a lot like a war-torn palace overthrown by a sort of revolution. Mombi, the cruel woman running the city, well, her palace looks a lot like the Winter Palace from Tsarist Russia, which of course was overthrown by a revolution. The revolution in Oz was carried out by the Gnome King, a bearded fellow who looks like a mashup of Karl Marx and Rasputin. Oh, I didn't even mention the part about a ghostly figure of a forgotten princess who helps helps Dorothy and has eventually made the rightful ruler of Oz again. A little Anastasia vibe for you. Maybe it's hindsight in 2025, but a movie from the Reagan 80s trying to tie in some anti-communist sentiment isn't too weird. What is weird is that Baum wrote the 2 books that turned into Return to Oz about 10 years before the Russian Revolution itself. Maybe he was a wizard. You like weird history? Podcast link in the bio.
There you go. I do like weird history. That's interesting.
Yeah, American Loser is great. KP is a gem, dude. Good guy, good human being, great show. Great show. Yeah, those old movies gave away all the secrets.
Mm-hmm.
Like this movie from 1957 talked about the rise of Trump and fascism.
Holy crap!
And how one president might have gone down on another president.
Oh, wow. That's probably true.
Yeah.
I didn't want to think about it until now.
Why don't the gays love Trump now that he's one of them?
I don't know. Because
they should be celebrating.
Yeah.
They should have done better.
Well, maybe. Yeah.
They should have done better. He keeps talking about no taxes, that guy. Just do it or get out.
Yeah.
We got a lot of milk.
Yeah.
We got a lot
That is true, Trump. You said it, buddy.
Imagine this. You're an assassin with a grudge, 30-year grudge. And you think the best way to make your point is to shoot someone in public. The problem is, you live in a country with some of the strictest gun laws in the world. So what do? Maybe you take a different approach. A knife or some poison perhaps. But not Japan's Tetsuya Yamagami. He wasn't going to give up on his dream of a gun so easily. Tetsuya decided to make his own gun. He duct tapes together 2 sawn-off water pipes as gun barrels. He tapes this double barrel to a wooden board that sits on a hand grip. He slides in a small battery to ignite the gunpowder. The end result is over a foot long, and it's not much to look at. But it does the job. This week on Assassins, with me, Aslan Pahadi, the story of a little homemade gun that took down a big political target. And the people who, after the shooting, thought, gee, maybe the assassin has a point.
Little Japanese MacGyver there.
A little Japanese MacGyver, bro. Damn.
That is crazy. I will say the presenter was a little bit too enthusiastic about this story. He was smiling almost as he was kind of conveying this assassination.
Isn't it weird? I talk about this on stage about how we're so sensitive about mean comedy, yet we totally love murder entertainment.
Mm-hmm.
And we discuss our favorite murders and all that stuff gleefully.
Yeah.
Our favorite serial killer, our favorite assassin. But if a comic says something mean, we just lose our fucking minds.
Yeah,
it's just weird to me.
It's such a weird opposite sensibility. Yeah, people will watch Freddy Krueger slash people apart and talk about it nonstop, but heaven forbid someone says a joke that doesn't land right with them. So
100%. 100%.
I blame the devil music. The devil music.
I blame the devil music and the fornication of our young women.
Yep. Here we go.
They like to gyrate with their hips, popping their holes.
Yep, that's what's going on.
Just popping holes. That's all they're doing. Popping holes.
All this started with a guy named Edward Bernays. He was the guy that invented the term PR, and he changed the term from propaganda to public relations. He's the reason our butter or margarine got dyed yellow. He's the reason that we think bacon is part of an American breakfast because the pork industry needed to sell more bacon. He's the reason the Department of War was changed to the Department of Defense. He's the reason that women started smoking Virginia Slims back in the 70s when it was inappropriate for women to smoke. So he organized a parade called Torches of Freedom, where women would go and smoke in the street and just say F you to everybody. So he was the biggest propagandist probably in the last 400 or 500 years in the world. This guy invented all of these processes to shape perception and change how people behave. And he was actually Sigmund Freud's nephew.
Oh my God, Sean Ryan is a Mirage Man. We're playing another clip from Sean Ryan, and what is being said here, truth. And so Sean Ryan is a Mirage Man. disinfo agent.
Man.
In my opinion.
I agree, dude. I totally agree. And it's super interesting because the nephew of like Eric Bernays is now like he created Netflix. It just keeps going on. It never stops with the propaganda.
And was a teacher at Sandy Hook as well.
Oh my God!
I made that up.
You're allowed to on the show. You're allowed to.
I made that up.
We just say whatever we want to say, and we enjoy, and we like it. And we like it.
Oh my God, we're at 45.
We're halfway
90,
there,
and we got to get to Sam's Corner. We have to get to Sam's Corner.
We have to get to Sam's Corner. We have 15 minutes to Sam's Corner because I got so many videos.
Yet again, another installment in the Charlie Kirk assassination cover-up. Watch this shenanigans.
I know who Charlie Kirk's shooter is. On September 17th, 2025, Washington County Sheriff Nate Brooksby held a press conference. Our job was not to interview, our job was just to get him here. After Charlie Kirk's alleged shooter was taken into custody in Washington County less than 2 days after the shooting. Within the hour, my friend drove Tyler and his parents to my office, where he was greeted by plainclothes detectives. After learning of this, I submitted a public records request to obtain any video of Tyler Robinson walking into the jail facility. Washington County responded saying there were no records responsive to the request, as Robinson did not go to the jail area. Our request for any holding room video was denied. A few weeks later, I re-upped the request on a more generalized scale for surveillance video showing Tyler Robinson walking into the sheriff's office.
For the state of Utah, we would certainly hope that this video is available.
The response? Our office does not have any applicable records responsive to this request, as the surveillance footage is no longer available after the 30-day retention period.
So I actually went and looked some of this stuff up, and according to the Washington County Sheriff's policy manual, they don't have a 30-day retention policy.
What?
Yeah, and this seems to be a repeating pattern, a repeating theme with this whole case, is that every time they give us more information, it seems like it just unveils a whole new set of pieces that don't make any sense at all.
Remember, Tyler Robinson never even confessed or pled guilty.
He is not confessed to authorities. He is not cooperating.
It's not important that he never confessed, but what is important here is that his boyfriend is transgender.
Wow. And we can't even find that person. We don't even know where that person is.
We don't even know if he's real. Nothing that we've ever
have
seen is real.
We don't know. It's a made up. All we have is like a text message. And we don't even know. That's not even real.
It doesn't even make sense. And they're just dragging it out until people stop caring. That's really what it's going to be.
It's all a bunch of BS.
Pure fiction.
Yeah. And dude, some very dark stuff is coming out about, this organization that Charlie Kirk ran, like very dark stuff. Like Erica Kirk is most likely connected to some insanely dark stuff. Like we're just finding that like the most darkest of human beings can just smile in your face. It's so disgusting.
Well, funerals and memorials are a very personal thing. And when she made that video of herself touching the hand of Charlie Kirk body, I found it to be, it's not something that I would do with a loved one. You got to try to put yourself in another person's shoes. And it's not something I would find myself ever considering doing. But she did. She did that. She felt that was appropriate.
You know what else I wouldn't do? Wear a giant Freemason ring while I'm touching what looks like a mannequin in a casket.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't do that either. Yeah, now that you think about it, yeah.
I'd be like, hey, dude, this looks like a mannequin. What can we really do to compliment this? Hey, let me go get my giant G Freemason ring. I'll put that on.
Hold on a second.
Hold on.
We got to do take two. I forgot my ring.
People are asking in the comment section, is this the greatest show ever or the best show ever?
It's hard to decide.
I'm not asking it. Somebody else is asking. It's best show ever or best show of all time.
Oh,
Wow.
boy.
I gotta get that right.
Wow.
Answer
Jeez.
now. Get in the question.
We just don't know. I don't
We
know.
just don't know. My wrist is killing me. I'm glad we made the 5,000.
We
Keep
did.
going, dude. Keep
Okay,
going.
we're gonna do another one. Okay.
I want another shot of this whiskey right now.
Here's some orca facts you'll wish you never knew. These guys are basically the mafia of the ocean. Sometimes a mother orca and her son will literally murder another female's baby. Why? With the baby now a memory, the mom can help her son, get a date. So basically, the mom commits homicide just to get her son laid. What? They also figured out that if you flip a great white shark upside down, it gets paralyzed. Yeah. So they do that, rip it open, and eat its liver like it's a Michelin star meal. Sometimes they even bite the tail off first, not because they're hungry, but because they don't want it escaping. Sharks are so terrified of orcas that if one shows up, the shark will abandon the entire area for a year. And it gets darker. Orcas have been seen slapping seals 80 feet into the air just for fun. No dinner, no reason. Just pure Olympic-level violence. Jeez. They've even been caught smacking stingrays to death, maybe still avenging Steve Irwin. They'll make waves just to knock seals off ice floes, wait for them to climb back up, and then do it again. That's not hunting. That's bullying with SeaWorld graphics. And when it comes to baby whales, they'll chase one down for hours, rip out its tongue, eat it, and leave the rest. It's not survival, it's psychological warfare. Good thing orcas don't hate humans. We should be grateful they don't see us as threats.
God.
These things are ruthless.
Ruthless, dude. That was brutal. And that got like no points.
You got
what was that?
no
10
points?
points?
And the
10
I gotta reprogram the wheel. I gotta talk to the wheel, the council of the wheel mechanics. I gotta talk to them. This is
my
not
God,
good.
I cannot believe that just happened. I think that literally was 10 points.
It may have been wheels. It
Gave
shames us.
10 points. I've never seen a video get 10 points.
Late
How do
in
you
the
give
game,
a 10-point video?
Like late in the game, the wheel doesn't like us. Look at all we have. All these terrific titles we got to get to, and all these other points, and we're just not getting them.
10-point video? I've never seen a 10-point video before. I see a 40 there.
Oh my God! Yeah, we got some big points. We got big points up here. Where's it?
Dude, there's another 10-pointer. What?
Right here. The lost knowledge falls into ruins. What? And they said it's 10 points.
Why are there 10-point videos out there?
Secret of the silent terrorist operatives is 420 points. 420. Yeah. All right.
Oh.
Okay. All right.
Oh my
one
God,
more
this is
spin.
so
One
brutal.
more spin, and we got to go to Sam's corner, I guess.
This is so brutal. It's
Here
so
we go.
offensively brutal.
Billy starts acting very strange and has this sudden impulse.
The most
to
popular
drink more
sport in the
whiskey.
1800s wasn't football and it wasn't soccer. It was ultra marathons, but they didn't call it that. They called it pedestrianism. So it started with nobles paying their servants to race each other. But it really became a real sport in 1773 when this guy walked 400 miles in just 6 days. I also think he kind of looks like Andy Glaze. I see some resemblance there. Maybe it's like ultra marathon or genetics or something. I don't know. People would cover huge distances. In 1809, Captain Barclay made a bet that he could walk 1,000 miles in 1,000 hours. And an unbelievable amount of money was bet on that event. People in the 1800s were absolutely obsessed with gambling. And this led to the growth of pedestrianism. It was so easy and exciting to make wagers on it. But it had some weird consequences. Like people tried to sabotage the pedestrians, sometimes using chloroform. And so some of them had to carry pistols to prevent that. Emma Sharp was one of these people. When she attempted to become the first woman to walk 1,000 miles in 1,000 hours, they drugged her food, and so she finished the race strapped.
Yeah, not
but
on my
despite
watch,
the
sister.
drugged food, she did finish in this sick fit. Which, by the way,
Oh
let's
my
not
God.
forget, these people are walking these distances in like the modern equivalent of dress shoes. Like sneakers did not exist back then. Pedestrianism was insanely popular in America as well. This is Frank Hart, the first Black American athletic world record holder, and he walked 565 miles in 6 days. To show you how crazy that is, the modern record is only 650 miles, just 20% more. These races were huge events. It was held in Madison Square Garden, and he won $730,000 in today's money. In some ways, pedestrianism was like the first organized sport of the modern era, and it wouldn't be overtaken by football and soccer until the 1880s and 90s. But its legacy still lives on today in the Olympic sport of race walking, one of the strangest looking sports,
They
and of course
suck.
in ultramarathons.
Damn, bro.
That's a nice little tidbit right there.
Doing
My
that in a
Lord.
3-piece suit, that's incredible.
Mm-hmm.
That's incredible. It's
Dude,
time
one-
for an announcement.
Little
Oh,
announcement.
it's a chemical cover-up, folks. They don't want you to know what's in this bottle. You hear me? You want truth? Watch Sam and Mike. Watch them. They got the documents, and you better keep your eyes on Doomscrollin. You hear me? Doomscrollin. It's all happening. Oh, I knocked my water over. Hold on. Doesn't matter.
There we go. Got a little doom scrolling.
I loved it, dude.
You want to head over to Sam's Corner here soon?
Yeah,
Okay.
Ray Lynn Mama Berg. Okay, I like that one. That's a great name.
Got a little...
We're talking hot Jews, everybody. Hot,
Yeah.
hot Jews. We're talking hot, hot Jews. Hot, hot Jews. We're talking hot, hot Jews. Go on.
It's time for Sam's
Kind of look like Cat Stevens there.
I look a little bit. Cat Stevens and Neil Diamond had a kid.
There we go.
I love it. Here we go. Let's get into it. Let's see. These are some of my favorite craziest videos of the week. Let me see if I can find. Where did they just go, man? Come on now, dude.
Where did the video
Oh,
go?
no. Okay, there they go. I don't even know why I moved that there just to fuck with myself. Here we go. What are we going to do? Let's go. Oh, this is a good one right here. Enjoy this one.
Biggest fear in 2025.
People not understanding the difference between lies and truth.
What is a woman?
Does it really matter?
So could I be a woman if I wanted to be?
Yes.
I mean, it's real, dude. It's real, dude. It's real. Here we go. I don't even remember this one, but I think I like it. Here we go. Bang.
Arenas and everything, starting to act different, huh? You ain't been calling me and hanging out the way we used to hang out.
Excuse me, I don't mean to interrupt you, and I would like to auction something off, okay? Where you get a night out with Diddy, Saturday night in New York, and I promise you,
Trying to run from Diddy.
sorry.
To the white man when he comes to a P. Diddy party. This is what happens to the white man. It's so unfortunate. Pull back though, so they can see. That's crazy. Move out the way. You're still alive. Look at that. Look at his head. And that's James from Simeon Mobile Disco. He is an actual DJs aren't supposed to pass out, but when they come to one of my
Diddy got ya.
Diddy gotcha.
Got you in Minecraft.
Got you in Minecraft, buddy. You need to learn, dude. Here we go. This one's a fun one.
Where are the trans balloons of color? Where are the transgender balloons of color? Cancel the parade! Stop the parade! This is a racist, homophobic parade!
I agree.
From the front to the back, trans balloons of color will be back. From the front to the back, trans balloons of color will be black.
I like so this is my thought process is that you got to take what they believe in further than they ever could to show the absurdity. You
Yeah,
have to.
cultural jacking.
You got to.
You got to do it.
It's the Ultimate Warrior's philosophy. You got to do it.
It really is the ultimate warrior's philosophy. Here we go.
Can I take a picture of your shirt?
Yeah, of course.
Wow. I just want to show everyone what a fucking pussy you are. Have a great one.
Oh, that was a good one, dude. Because you know she was so hot and he was
Probably,
so
yeah.
excited.
Yeah.
He was so excited.
Y-
Dude,
yeah,
this is so sometimes you see internet memes and you don't know where they're from, right? And here's where this David Beckham, Victoria Beckham meme comes from. I don't know if you've ever seen this, but it's hilarious.
In the kitchen making a coffee before I went to the office, and I put a set of the headphones on, And all of a sudden, I heard my wife go.
We both come from families that work really hard. Both of our parents work really hard. We're very working class.
And I was like, no.
Be honest.
I am being
What car
honest.
did your dad drive you to school in?
So my dad did.
No, one answer.
My dad.
What car was it?
It's not a simple answer
What
because.
car did you get your dad to drive
It
you to
depends. Okay,
What
in the
car?
80s, my dad had a Rolls Royce.
That is the
Thank
best.
God for David Beckham not, just saying, just be honest with people. You know?
I just don't know what it is about rich kids that they just have to cosplay oppression. Like, that's all they want to do is cosplay. Hey, you don't know how baby. You said no, you don't know how.
Yeah, I guess
I'm shooting my
it's got to be embarrassing.
Sorry.
It's just got to be an embarrassment.
Sorry about that. I didn't mean to hit play, buddy. Sorry about that. My apologies. It's just this weird thing. It's like, I worked hard to get where I am. It's like, no, you were born on third base thinking you hit a triple. That was so fucking funny. And Midnight, I'm sorry I played it before you got
That's
done
all right.
talking. I feel bad.
I wasn't saying anything.
I'm shooting my second shot of the night. I'm not getting discouraged. I'm just going to keep shooting. Let's go.
No.
Hey, excuse me. I'm sorry. I don't mean to interrupt your conversation. I saw you from back there.
Yeah.
I actually thought you were so gorgeous, and I'd be so mad at myself if I didn't come up.
Oh, you're not gay?
What?
You're not gay?
I'm not gay.
Oh, you're kind of twinkie.
Why would you say that?
I'm sorry. I was just like, the first thought that came to my head was that you were kind of
Oh my God.
So I didn't think that you would like swing that way.
Oh.
Dude, now what's
Why?
very interesting. Okay, go on.
I don't feel that's a real conversation. I don't know if a girl would say that. That seems ridiculous to me that a girl would be like that right off the bat. I don't know.
Maybe these girls are tired of pegging dudes. They're like, I don't want to peg you. Leave me
know.
alone. But the only reason I think there might be some of what you're saying, Midnight, is that the why would you post that video? He's the one who posts the video.
Yeah.
Right? It's like kind of weird.
That's he's obviously, if it's a real video, he's trying to get women and he's trying to engage in conversations and have a relationship. That video is probably not going to help you. I would imagine it probably wouldn't be a point in your favor. But
Who would put that out? Someone calling you a twink. Okay, this video is super interesting. Let's talk about.
Actually grappled with the fact that sex negativity is what causes this type of behavior. Then we could create a world where, in an idyllically sex-positive world, someone is able to pay conscious women to come and be drugged so that I can get my kink out, my fetish on having sex with unconscious people. There's a consensual way to do that.
Okay. Is she sitting on 3 chairs? They brought the diner bench out for this pig. Am I looking at 3 chairs put together for her to sit on? Let's get to what she was talking about. A world where you can consent to drug and have sex with an unconscious person. So what were the guys who were going to pay for this doing before that? You could almost be like, oh, anyone here for the consensual drugging sex party? You're all getting zipped up and getting put into a van.
We're going to take your DNA and your fingerprints and cross-reference them with unsolved rapes.
Yeah.
Okay, guys? And you want me to read
Yeah,
this?
we have some other ideas from her.
To end fat phobia, we need to dismantle Western civilization, says Philly therapist Sonali Rush Atwar.
So she's working on it, starting with dismantling that couch.
The stupid ideas woman also wants to end Western civilization. Boom, big shock. It's all the same thing. It's all one big bad idea, molding in and rolling into every piece of your life.
It's insane because if she's going, listen, I like to be drugged and knocked out and have people do stuff with me. That's one thing. But she's like, I want a world where I can drug a woman and do what I want with her. And because you guys are all assholes, like, I can't do that.
She's trying to start a movement. You know, it's okay. If you want to do it on your own, that's fine. But she's trying to start like a social movement. Like there's she wants legislation behind this. Which
I just cannot believe that is to say that out loud just lets you know how, like, there are 2 different rules for men and women. If a man said that, he would instantly be on some list and people would be watching all this stuff.
Oh,
But
you're
she's
going to jail immediately.
Like, why can't I just drug women and do what I want with them? It's because you guys are mean. You guys are just giant meanies. And you're like, what the dude? Who does that?
And
who says that?
What do you really get out of it? You're unconscious. You have no memory of it. You just have the thought that something maybe did happen. I mean, you can throw yourself down a flight of stairs and knock yourself out, and you'll still have that same wonderment, that same mystery of what happened.
So stupid, dude. It's just so dumb. I'm
gonna roofie myself.
Womanhood does not exist without trans women. I'll say that again. Womanhood does not exist without trans women.
Yeah, you hear that, boys? We're so good at shit that even women need men to be woman. Straight to the top, number one.
I mean, dude, it's just, I mean, you are checking all the box of fully stupid. You have the nose ring, you're trans or your spirit animal. It's just crazy to me.
People want to believe in stuff.
People want to believe in stuff. Oh, I just don't fucking get it, dude. We are living in a retard town. Let's see. Speaking of trans, here we go.
Go full reptile. I didn't want to.
Really?
Yeah.
How does that even work? How does somebody come to you and say, hey, I want you to be a reptilian?
They see the potential that you can do to shift the culture.
Right.
And I chose to shift it myself.
So people actually will come to you and say, hey, I want you to be a reptilian. What does that entail?
It's more like, will you, it's basically like selling your soul. It's such a tricky,
Do you have to like sign,
thing to
like
say.
Ursula and the Little Mermaid, like sign on the dotted line? And
You have to
pretty
give
much-
more than that.
Really?
Yeah.
Like a firstborn or like your left nut or something.
Listen, if you want that tour bus to not have the brakes go out tonight,
Okay, yeah,
no,
yeah,
I'm just kidding.
no.
No one can hear us. No one knows we're talking about this.
No,
But
we're good.
It's a tricky slope because the industry is really dark.
Right.
And there's a lot of people that
I feel
will
like
do.
there's such a dark side and there's such also a light side. It just
There
depends on
is.
which.
There is. But
lane you wanna
thankfully,
go.
because of social media and people having the guts, a lot of things are now infiltrated.
Right.
Harvey Weinstein, Jeffrey Epstein, all these things are coming out.
Right.
And it's like, thank God.
Yeah.
So Hollywood is so scared.
Yeah. Oh, I bet.
There's no new artists. They're all pushing the stupid satanic demon. It's all so
like,
done.
what's her name? Doja Cat right now? It's getting weird.
It's just getting boring.
It's getting uncomfortable to
It's
the point
trite
of.
is what it is.
Yeah, it's just getting uncomfortable.
Well, that was something, wasn't it? Wow.
Jeffree Steele did my own show before. I actually
Was that Jeffree Star?
Jeffree Star, yes.
Jeffree Star.
Jeffree Star. Here we go. Last two.
I don't really have a problem with what I don't know what the full context was becoming a reptilian versus the satanic stuff. I think Jeffree Star is an interesting artist. I don't know a lot about him, but he seems like an interesting person.
Yeah, he's basically saying they got so big that the inner sanctum of Hollywood approached him about basically joining them and selling his soul.
Yeah.
And he's like, nah, I'm good. I got makeup money. I got makeup money.
Nothing beats a Jet2 holiday. And right now, you can save £50 per person. That's £200 off for a family of 4. We've got millions of...
I love it. That's great.
That's how you fight back, dude.
Yeah.
Last one. Last video, buddy. Here we go. This is a tiny bit longer, but here we go. I have some other ones. It's a follow-up to a last video, but I'll save it for next week. Here we go. This is actually a stand-up bit that I think is very funny.
Bad, but astrology is worse. And I don't know if we're ready for this kind of national conversation. As hard as it was to be a black man in the South, it is much harder being an Aquarius man in Silver Lake. It's tough. Because here's okay. Astrology is woke racism. And take this ride with me. And we're here, right? Because it's like the most progressive people in the world, right? Who are like, love is love is love. But I would never let my daughter date a Gemini. Like, equal rights for all. But Scorpio should not vote. And even the racists are like, Jesus Christ, calm down, you know? It's tough. Like, I just don't, I know what Martin Luther King said, but I'm just saying I would much rather be judged for the color of my skin than the content of my character. Does it make any sense? Because, racism is skin deep, you know what I mean? Astrology, they'll hate your core. Oh. They think the stars align to make you the worst person to ever exist. astrology girlie will like hate me because she thinks my February birthday signifies I have an anxious attachment style and daddy issues, and I use humor as a coping mechanism, and therefore will never be able to be emotionally intimate enough to find true love. That is a hate crime, okay? Racist people, sometimes they'll just hate me because they think that my slightly darker skin signifies that I am good at basketball and have a big penis. Oh, no. Don't say that about me. Oh, God, dang it. Seriously, if I found out there's a racist here tonight and you're spreading word around town that Xavier Phillips has a huge penis, I mean, I'm going to be pissed, dude. Because there are bad racist stereotypes as well. And I need you guys to know that I know that. Kind of based on what I've said thus far. I do know, like, they think, like, black people can't swim is a racist stereotype, which is wrong. It's inaccurate, right? It's all racist. It's bad, right? It's rooted in a lot of, like, prejudice policies that even led to that existing in the first place. You know what I mean? It's bad. But to be fair, pretty hard to swim with this huge penis. Hard to steer when the rudder's as big as the boat. You know what I
mean. Xavier Phillips. Great. That's a well-written bit. That was a well-written bit. I thought it was very funny. Well done. All right. We did it, Mike.
I can't believe it. I can't believe we did it. I did not cry. I came close. My world has been shattered, but I'll pick up the pieces tomorrow on obdmpod.com.
Go check it out. Go check and go to ODBB. Oh, here we go. One more time. ODBRBigDumbMouth.com. Go check that out for the best podcast on the internet. And then go check out my website, which is samtripoli.com, and check out my dates. More dates to come. I'm just haven't put any up. But anyways, that's it, boys and girls. I hope you guys are doing well. Here we go. One more. Reptilians on magazine streaming everywhere. Swamp Tooth, Bluegrass. Thank you, Corey Chambers 7936. Appreciate you guys. Thank you to all the Doomers and your Doomer dollars. We love those Doom dollars. Mike, it was an honor to do a show with you. And yeah, we'll see you again next week, everybody.
We're gonna do it again.
Nope.
Listen, all I want is some money, and nothing's gonna happen. I'm not saying you gotta give me money.